Okay, Coach, you take your Cowgirls to California this past weekend. You pick up a victory over Cal Lutheran 2-0, and you drop a match to Chapman. If you could, just let me know how you feel after your Cowgirls performance.
Well, we got what we wanted from the trip. The reason we take the trip is to go play two good teams that are going to expose things about us, that are going to help us get better for the end of the year. We got that. We faced, the games were interesting. Cal Lu, at times they dictated, and we had trouble. We were just having to close spaces and play good zonal defense. And we stayed compact enough to be able to limit their chances and walk away with a victory despite maybe not having the better of the run and play. Katie Haltwanger was outstanding in that game. Julianne Cusero was outstanding. Jordan scored a great goal. Jordan Lara scored a great goal early. I think that helped us get confidence too while we were getting our footing in the game to do it with a 1-0 lead. So the Cal-Lu game, it was great to walk away with a victory in a game where we learned a lot about ourselves and definitely going to improve from the game. Chapman, then Sunday morning at 11, it was hot. It was around 90 degrees on the turf and humid, and so we did a lot of subbing. In that game, we were having the better of play, whereas in Cal-Lu, maybe they were having more of the run of play. We were having more of the run of play and went up 1-0 early. Great goal created by Carissa Olsen, found Katie Haltwanger. And then kind of against the run of play, they found one in the counter, an own goal, difficult, some adversity for us, so 1-1 at the half. In the second half, I thought, again, we were kind of doing what we wanted. We were going forward, we were creating chances. If I look at a lot of the chances in the game, there weren't a ton of great chances where we said we should have scored. There were a lot of like three-quarter chances where we're creating something, we're getting chances, but they weren't great chances or great looks at the goal. There are a couple we thought maybe we should have scored. And then, similar to the first half, against the run of play, we gave away a ball and gave away some transition. And credit to Chapman, they did a great job defensively and then scored each of their chances. Each time they got a chance, they put it in the back of the net. We've got to do a better job of killing transition. And that game will be a huge learning experience because there's going to be other games throughout the year where we dictate the run and play that you just can't give away counter goals that easily. We look at each of our goals we gave away as kind of soft goals that we should be able to prevent. And a lot to take away from the trip for a young team. We don't expect this to be our last day of growing pains. We see more growing pains ahead. Our goal is to be where we want to be in late October, early November, where things like this weekend aren't happening later in the season as we become more experienced.
Cowgirls return to Abilene. They will face UMHB Friday at 4 o'clock and University of Dallas Saturday at 5. If you could, just let us know how y'all will feel playing at home for the first time this season.
Not just the 3 regular season games, but also our 2 scrimmages. We've been away for 5 games now, haven't played one at home. It's going to be good to get home. The reason we've chosen to play Mary Hardin-Baylor a second time is because they ended up 3rd place in our league last year. They were 14-4. In our game, they caused us problems, and they're a year better. Last year, they were a lot of freshmen. This year, there are a lot of freshmen and sophomores. So we feel like we just want to get as difficult of a schedule as we can. So this schedule, getting Mary Hardin-Baylor a second time is going to be a good match. And then University of Dallas was an upper-tier team in the SCAC last year. And this is a return. I guess we played at their place a couple years ago. They're coming back. We know they have at least one special player and a team that was near the upper part of their league. So 2 good tests this weekend at home, and we're excited to get home and play some home games.